Hey everybody, here we are. I'm really keen to see what's in this chest. Really, really keen. Rec level 9. What that means I have to be at that level. Well, I mean, I am, but yeah. We will take in... Chuchulain. Section 11, the Grand Order. This is the Greater Grail. It's an ultra-superior magical reactor. What's it doing on this island nation in the Far East? It's called Japan, lady. According to our data, it was built by an eminent family of alchemists called the Einsburns. Damn, Ilya. Though apparently they didn't belong to the Mages Association, was solely made of homunculi. Warui. That's it for the chit-chat. The lady has noticed us. Oh, it's Alta Saber. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable magical output. Is that really King Arthur? No, it's Artheria. No question. She seems to have changed somehow, but she's the King of Britain, Arthur, wielder of the sacred sword. Her gender's different than the legend, but she had her reasons for dressing like a man in Camelot. I mean, you can't assume the throne unless you're a man, right? She must have had to pretend to be a guy for family reasons. I have an idea who's behind that. It's mentioned in the legends, but Merlin really does have a terrible taste. Huh. Oh, you're right. I thought that person was a man, but it's a woman. Don't be fooled by her appearance. She's a monster. Bakemono! Her power is not of muscle, but a ridiculous amount of magical energy. That's true. That's true, Saber. Every single strike is massive. If you're not paying attention, the top half of your body will go flying. Basically, just think of her like a human rocket. Understood. I'll fight back with everything I've got. You're not going to fight, Mash. You'll be fine. Good. If you defeat her, the anomaly in this town will disappear. Listen, that includes both me and her. After that, it's your job. I don't know what will happen, but do the best you can. Soka. Amushiroi sebento. What, you can talk? You were just maintaining your silence all this time? Eh? And you were being watched the whole time you were chatting. I merely act as a scarecrow. Demo. Amushiroi ne? I'm curious about that noble phantasm. Be ready, strange girl. This sword shall test the truth of your shield. No, it won't. Here she comes. Master! Let's fight together. Mash Kirielite, here I come. And she's not in the battle. I'm relying on you, caster. Is it just a one-stage battle against Saber? Or Alta Saber, I should say? Excalibur! Oh, this is cool. That's Mash's noble phantasm. Good girl, Mash. Buster Chain, bonus of 3. You 3 Buster cards will your attack for that turn will increase. Good to know. I wonder how casters are going to go here, because in canon, Saber has high magical resistance. We'll see. We will see. The Grand Battle. Oh, this is new. Well, it doesn't say that she's resistant to magic, so that's good. But she has 22,000, and I imagine that her power is quite high. Our cards are a bit of a mash. So maybe we'll just go with lowest to highest. So our attack goes up. And a burst. Oh! I've got a figure of Alta Saber with that high sword there, with that flaming sword, whatever you'd call that. All right, so we have some arts cards to use now. I still think Rule Breaker is the way to go in a one-on-one battle. Sokura! Oh, she gets another attack. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna heal Chichelin. Keep him in the fight a little bit. And we'll turn up he's evade. And what we might do is actually deploy Medea's Rule Breaker. See how we go. Ooh. Took more than half out of her. That's good. Intuition B. Critical rate up. Evade. Nice. Okay, hopefully we can end it this turn. It's a mix of cards again. What to do? Alright, it's all on you, Chichelin. Yes, got her. Otsukare-sama. What do we get for that? 210. Oh, and our bond level with Medea has gone up. Server profile's been updated. New voice has been added to my room. Look at that. Master level 10. Oh, yeah. We got Saber. Saber drops. Well, that was cool. That was a cool battle. Unbeknown to me, my power is weakened. I stayed my hand at the very last moment. I was going to defend a Holy Grail to the end, but I lost because my tenacity wavered. Ultimately, no matter how my fate changes, I will always meet the same end if I'm alone. Oh, poor Saber. What's that supposed to mean? Bastard! What do you know? Eventually, you two will realize it, Ireland's child of light. Hikari no Koromo. Granddaughter, the battle to obtain the Holy Grail has only just begun. Saber! Ooh. Mate. What do you mean by, whoa, oh crap, I'm getting sent back too? Farewell, Chichelin. I don't like this, but whatever. Kid, I'm leaving the rest of you. If there's a next time, try to summon me as a Lancer. I already have, FYI. Farewell, Chichelin. Confirming both Saber and Caster have vanished. Does that mean we've won? You did a fine job, Mash, Webimoto. The director must be pleased. Hey, where's the director? Granddaughter. How did that servant know that name? Is something the matter? Oh, right. Well done, Webimoto. Mash. Several points are unclear, but let's call this mission complete. First, let's retrieve that crystal. It's the reason Saber became abnormal. It's clearly the reason why Fuyuki City became a singularity. An immediate retrieval. What? Well, I didn't expect you'd get this far. Beyond my plan's expectations and my own tolerances. Master Candidate number 48, it was my mistake to naively overlook you as an improbable child. Oh, hello, it's this guy. Lev Summer. Lev? Professor Lev, you say? He's there? Is that Romani, I hear? So you survived as well. I told you to come to the command room immediately, but it seems you didn't listen. Matak. Trash who can't even follow orders. Just the mere sight of him makes me want to throw up. Why is it that humans always try to avoid their preordained destinies? Master, fall back, onegaishimasu. That person is dangerous. That isn't Professor Lev we know. Lev, Lev, you're alive. Thank goodness. Without you, I don't know how I could protect Chaldea. Director, that man is... Ah, Olga, you seem well. Looks like you've had a rough time, too. Hi, that's right. Lev, the command room blew up, the city's in ruins, and I can't return to Chaldea. I'm going crazy from all these unforeseen complications, but it's okay, as long as you're here, we'll be fine, right? That's how it's always been, right? You'll help me this time too, won't you? Ah, my chin on. Honestly, all these complications have irritated me. And the biggest complication is you, Olga. I set the bomb right under your feet, yet you still live. Nani? Da-na-na-na. Lev, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I thought it was pretty clear, honestly. Sorry, you're not actually alive. You're already dead. Your body, at least, long ago. Trismegistus thoughtfully transferred you into this land after you'd become residual thoughts. You had no aptitude for ray shift while alive, right? You can't teleport while you have a physical body. Understand? You only gained the aptitude you so desired after you died. That's why you can't return to Chaldea. The moment you do, your consciousness will vanish. What? I'll vanish? Wait, I can't return to Chaldea? Oh, this is tragic. I'm actually really sad. Indeed, but that's too sad of a story for you. Let me show you the fate of Chaldea that you've devoted your entire life to. What is that? Chaldea's is bright red. It's a lie, right? It's just an illusion, right, Lev? It's real. I've connected dimensions for you. Having the Holy Grail allows me to do so. Now behold, descendant of Animosphere. Behold your folly. Not a sliver of blue representing human survival remains. Nothing but a burning bright red. That is the outcome of this mission. Isn't it wonderful, Murray? Once again, your incompetence has brought forth tragedy. Don't be absurd. I'm not responsible. I didn't fail. I'm not dead. Who are you? What have you done to my Chaldis? It isn't yours, honestly. What an annoying girl you are. What? Something's pulling my body across space. I told you, that place is now connected with Chaldea. I could kill you now, but there's no grace to that. I'll grant you your final wish instead. Go ahead and lay hands on your treasure. Think of it as benevolence on my part. What do you mean, Lev? My treasure, you mean Chaldea? No, stop, please. Chaldea, a high-density body of data, a territory of dimensional anomaly. Yes, no different from a black hole, or perhaps a sun. Well, either way. A human touching it would be a hellish disintegration on a molecular level. By all means, have a taste of infinite living death. No, somebody help me. Help! I don't want to die here. Because I've never been praised. I've never been praised by anyone. Well, that seems like an odd thing to complain about on the verge of death. I mean, I don't want to die because no one's ever praised me or patted my head. Why does this always happen to me? There's some Simple Plan playing in the background for this lady. No one ever valued me. Everyone hated me. No, stop. No. I haven't even accomplished anything yet. Well, what do you know? You've either never been praised or you haven't accomplished anything. From the moment I was born, I've never been accepted by anyone. Director! Oh, wow. You sense that I am fundamentally different life form. Shall I reintroduce myself? My name is Lev Linear Florus, in charge of the year 2017 sent to dispose of you humans. Are you listening, Dr. Romani? As a friend who studied Magecraft with you, let me give you some final advice. Chaldea is finished. You humans have reached the moment of your destruction. Professor Lev. No, Lev Lena. What do you mean? Is it related to being unable to see 2019? It's not related. It's a reality that this is the end. Unable to observe the future, you babbled that it had disappeared. That was truly wishful thinking. The future didn't disappear. It was incinerated. The moment Chaldea was dyed crimson. Your end is certain. Your era no longer exists. Chaldea's magnetic field may be protecting Chaldea, but any outside of it will face the same fate as Fuyuki City. So that was it. We didn't lose contact with the outside world due to interference. We simply lost the outside world itself. You really are perceptive. Shame I didn't kill you immediately. Oh, that's a nice thing to say. That is too futile, but that too is futile resistance. If the time within Chaldea passes 2018, it will be wiped from this universe. No one can change the outcome now. This is a rejection of humanity by human history. You didn't perish because of your inability to evolve, nor did you perish due to war with a foreign species. Rather, it was your own foolishness. Your incompetence, because you lost the grace of our king. Like a bunch of worthless scrap paper, you'll be burned away without a trace. Ah, is this a singularity at its limit? Cursed Saber, if you had just obeyed, you would have been allowed to live. Even when given a holy grail, she caused trouble by wanting to sustain this error. Farewell, Romani, and you, Mash, candidate number 48. Believe it or not, I have other things to do. My enjoyment of your destruction ends here. Now, be swallowed by the dimensional warp. But I'm not that evil. I'll allow you to say a final prayer. The underground cavern's collapsing. No, the cavern wasn't stable in the first place. Doctor, perform an emergency ray shift. At any rate, we can at least save Senpai. Understood. I'm already doing it, but I'm sorry, it may collapse faster than I can fix it. If it does, then do what you can on your side. I mean, we can survive in space for a few dozen seconds, right? Sorry, but please shut up, Doctor. I'm so mad. I'm about to lose my cool. Just hang on to your consciousness. If we don't lose that, I might salvage. We won't make it. Mash, you at least. Senpai, your hand. Oh, and then that evil thing appeared, and the universe ended. Not surprised. Oh, we've gone 17 and a half minutes. This is just a long cutscene. Oh, with that, we might call this episode here. We'll resume here in the next one. Apologies for this one going so long. Got caught up in the story. Talk to you next time.